Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marsha and I'm the Black Thumb Gardener. I live in Ontario, Canada, USDA Zone 5B. And today we're outside on the road and we're heading to a Peony Festival. Now, I head to this festival every year. It's about a few minutes away from my house, which is nice. It's convenient. It's a formal peony show, and we also get to see the peony garden in the Oshawa Botanical Gardens. Now, this show runs for 2 days in the first weekend of June. Today is Saturday, and the show continues tomorrow. But I always like to go on the first day, and I usually try to pick up a peony there too. We are going to see the formal show, a bit of it. It's one of my favorite things to do in June in the city, and it's nice and local and convenient. I love having local events like this to go to because it's quick and easy, and it's always nice to see the peonies every season, and there are always new varieties that I love to view. We are parking in the overflow parking, which is in no man's land. It's literally a clearing of grass. We're going to head to the show now. My husband has reminded me to put my hat on. Every time I'm in the garden, he's like, put your hat on. Do you have your hat on? Why isn't your hat on? So sunburn is no joke, so make sure you have that sunscreen on when you're outside. Let's head over to the show. I'm just going to get out of my car and put my hat on so he knows. Honey, if you're watching this, I did put my hat on. Okay, ready to go. We've made it to the entrance of the Oshawa Botanical Gardens. It looks like they've already planted their summer display. We missed the bright pink tulips they had in this spot for spring. As we head into the garden, the first thing we see is this succulent beekeeper display. This was pretty cool. They had metal bees displayed all around the garden, highlighting the importance of pollinators. I really love the metal artwork, but I didn't see a vendor selling anything like this, which is a bummer. Next, we're heading into the peony garden. This garden was established in 2001 with 100 peonies donated by the Canadian Peony Society. As of today, there are over 300 varieties. Let's go take a look.
Unfortunately, this year only about 50% of the peonies were in bloom. One of the staff members I spoke to said that with the abnormal cold weather we've been getting, the blooms have been delayed. This is something I'm experiencing in my own garden, and I'll be back in a week to tour the gardens and see what else is blooming. Now we're heading into the main peony show put on by the Canadian Peony Society. It's always interesting to see how far people are traveling for this event. This was probably the hardest part of the day, walking by all of these plants. Every year, Vandermeer Nurseries has a booth, and it takes a lot of restraint to not want to get everything. Besides the fact I don't have space in my garden, I will be picking up a peony from them today, but I want it all. Just look at how beautiful this display is. Now that we're past temptation, we're going to start with the awards table to see which peonies won the best in show this year, and then head to the tables to look at some of the other varieties. Now we're going to look at some of my favorite varieties from the other tables, and yes, I'm doing a voiceover because my mic stopped working halfway through this video. Time to get out of here. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Now that we've had a look at all of the peonies, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. Now we're going to be heading over there to the other side of the river to grab a quick snack and listen to the band. There are a lot of different food vendors here. Last year I had some jerk chicken and rice. This year though, I think I'm just going to grab a quick snack. They have chairs along the riverbank so that you can relax and listen to the performances. I'm going to go grab some mini donuts and head over to the stage. I'm a bit bummed that my audio was still not working at this point. This guy was playing a Canadian folk song called A Porcupine in a Pine Tree. He was playing a lot of folk music, but there was also a jazz band there as well. The music was really good. I enjoyed it. I loved my break. Time to move on. I took a quick stop by the Daylily Gardens. They're not blooming yet, and we'll be back to see them.
That was a nice little stop. I got to listen to some music, and I got to eat my donuts and have a drink because it's very hot outside. So right now we're near an outdoor structure where they have a lot of weddings in the botanical gardens. We're going to do a quick pass through and try to walk to the other side where there are more garden installations. Again, not everything is blooming, and I wish it was. It's just the weather this year. It's just really cool. I just want to say I love these trees. I I feel like I need more trees or taller shrubs in my garden. I don't have a lot of space, but man, oh man, I am green with envy. And this is the main structure here. Can you imagine doing a walk on your wedding day, coming up here and your guests are out there? Beautiful. Oh man, this would look so nice. I don't know how much they charge for this park, but if you're thinking of getting married this year or next year, this is a great option. Just saying. Okay, we're gonna head to the other side of the park and look at some of the installations over there. And then we're gonna stop at Sheridan Nurseries and grab my peony plant. You're gonna help me decide. Actually, you're not gonna help me because it's not live, but I'm gonna decide. And then we're going to head home and maybe plant that peony in the garden today or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. It's very hot outside and see if there's anything else. There's still some vendors along the side, so I might check out some of the other vendors. But let's be real, I'm here for a peony. So let's go. On the other side of the river, and we're heading to another mini garden installation. This is a big garden, but I'm so sad that not everything is blooming this time so you can see it. I might stop at another garden nearby, like one of my favorite places to visit just for a walk. But we're gonna go check out this installation, grab our peony, and see what else is here to do. I just had a drink and I'm thirsty already. I should have brought a bottle of water instead of a can of poppy. That was bad on my part. But look at this tree. Can anyone tell me what this tree is called? Look at the blooms. Oh my goodness. Like it's a peachy pink bloom. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Again, they have this bee theme throughout the garden. So there's another metal installation over there. And we have some petunias, some more impatiens. Get a better view of the venue. Ooh, we have an iris here. Wow, look at that. These are some great ideas. They're just containers filled with petunias. But look how they're cascading and there's different containers at different levels. Beautiful. Great idea. This is a closer up of that container display. Very nice. Oh, I think the sun is blocking it, but someone's taking pictures, so I'm trying to move out of the way. Go grab our peony, and we're heading to Vandermeer Nurseries in the Botanical Gardens. Can you imagine that? They should have one here all the time. How do you choose? Silver Dawn. Let's try to look for the ones I like. Sugar Spice. This one is. Guys, you won't believe what happened to me just now. So I was looking at the peonies and I picked up one. It's called Amelia Olson that I bought. It was a little bit more expensive than 25 bucks, but it looks gorgeous. Now they don't have any of the peony varieties that are in the garden because those peonies are older varieties that they don't carry at the garden center. So I was kind of stuck looking around at things that I really liked. So I did pick up a white peony. I don't really have white in my garden. I thought that would be a great addition. Now, while I was holding the peony and I was getting ready to look at other things, I dropped the entire peony on the floor and spilled out all the contents from the container and the peony onto the grass. That was very embarrassing. And I ended up having to pot back up the peony on the spot. I did get some help from the garden center employees, but in front of everyone, that was pretty embarrassing. Anyways, luckily it's planted in some really good soil. So I got her back into the pot and fixed up. But again, anything can happen at the Peony Festival. So this is a peony. It already has a bloom, and I picked up one that was just about to bloom, so you can see what it looks like in the garden in a few days. But um, you know, it's looking okay. I potted it back up, but maybe it's when I get home I should get it into the garden right away. I think is a bit big. It grows 2 feet by 3 feet, and I'm going to put it into my peony patch where I have my other peonies. And I think that's a great spot because it's not super sunny. It's like part sun, part shade, and peonies can take part sun, part shade. So when I get home, I'm probably going to plant this in the garden just because, I'm worried I damaged it. I'm glad I didn't break the bloom. Can you imagine if I broke the bloom? I'd be so sad. Anyways, let's get home. Let's get this into the garden. I think we're done here for today, but hopefully you enjoyed this tour. But we will be back in a week because I think there are a ton more peonies that need to bloom. And it's going to be an even better show than today. I saw these ladies all dressed up in their garden hats and dresses. I think that's so cute, like right there. So cute. Little by little, I'm losing you, but I can't see. Bit by bit, your love is slipping away from me. Thank you. Where are my keys? Oh my gosh. Yes, guys, I'm back home and my mic still doesn't work for some reason, but I'm going to work on it for the next video. But I'm going to show you the peony that I picked up. This is the Amelia Olson peony, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to plant it into the garden. Okay, she's all done. She fits in with her new family. This is just going to grow massive. This is why I have to divide this hosta, or else it will overtake this plant. So I'm going to divide this, I don't know, sometime in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. I think the wasps were trying to get me over there. I think they're eating the sap off of the peonies. The ants did most of the work, but I think they're eating some of it or eating whatever's left over. Anyways, we are done for the day. We have gone to the Peony Festival. We planted a peony in the garden. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you're up to date with all of our new videos releasing. See you next time, guys. Happy gardening. Bye.